It's back.
What's that? Can't remember.
I know.
What is
Actually forgot what it was like to hold.
It's Nikon.
It's Nikon. Yeah, it's one of those Z8s.
What? Oh, one of those new Z8s.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Look.
It's got one of those shutter curtains.
Look.
Closed,
Cross your fingers. Oh.
I wouldn't do that too many times.
No, I'm not. That's it. It's going to. I'm putting it away now.
Disable it. Quick. So how long has it been?
5 months.
Shocking.
From it going wrong. So, yeah, people haven't seen the video. The shutter guard broke on its own just from turning it on with the lens on and damaged the sensor. So I sent it back to Nikon and didn't hear anything for a long time.
Can't it via a shop?
Yeah.
You should have sent it straight there.
They said it wouldn't have made any difference because they didn't have the parts. Wow. So basically, the worst thing about it was the communication, the customer service from Nikon, which was non-existent or misleading. So you could either not get in touch with them, so they couldn't get the part, they had to get the parts and didn't know when it was going to turn up. But about a month ago, I phoned up the camera store at Nikon and I said, well, it's time now that they replace the whole camera.
Yeah, give me a new camera.
4 months, with no end date, it's time to replace it.
Yeah.
2 days later, they said, oh, we've got the parts, it's fixed, we'll send it back to you. But then, two or 3 weeks later, still nothing. So I rang up and eventually got through to, because I'm dealing with a camera store, they couldn't get in touch with Nikon either. But I had on my own email thread with them as well, with Nikon. And so they said, oh, we can't really we don't know what's going on. So what? So again, another rant. And then 2 days later, oh yeah, we'll send it back to you now. Because they kept on asking if I was an NPS member. I said, yes, I'm an NPS, here's my number, it's on the previous.
Yeah, I've already told you.
That was with Nikon Direct, but I gave up that because they didn't communicate with me properly, so I just went through the camera store.
It's not Blake, but
it's like...
It's weird, isn't it?
It's terrible service.
Worrying, really.
It's... If they said it was going to be 5 months, I'd be like, oh God, okay.
But you don't know whether Sony or Canon would be any better.
We don't know.
You don't know.
And that's what I'd love to see. I'd love to see transparency with these big firms to say how many go wrong on their own manufacturing faults, what their turnaround is, what's their customer satisfaction with all that. But it was just so strange to have it back because I forgot what it was like. And do I use the sensor guard now? That was my first question. Are you going to disable it? And you said no. I haven't disabled it. I want to use it for how it's intended to use. Yeah. And it's actually a good tool because when I'm changing lenses, I can start doing my 2x teleconverter video now. Stay tuned for that. But when I'm changing it in the field especially, it is really good to have close off. Although I would suggest that they should just build it into the lens release button instead of the on-off button. Yeah. Because when I'm turning off my camera, I don't necessarily need that to come down. No, I suppose not. I just put it into using it Nikon. And it needs to be. You can have that Nikon. Yeah, please. But, so that was bad news, but good news, it's back. The Z6ii, I sent my Z6ii off because the back dial went wrong. Yep. And I was reluctant to send it back because I was running out of cameras to use for my... But I sent it back. Excuse for buying a ZF. Yeah, and I sent it back. And 7 days later, it was back on my doorstep, being delivered, fixed, brand new, looking brand new. They've even fixed things that I didn't really ask for them to do. It cost £300. Yeah, which is not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad because they pretty much like a brand new camera, I suppose. And I already sold it and traded it in for quite a good value, considering the high shutter speed and high shutter count on it. Yeah. So that's amazing. 7 days versus 5 months. But that's perhaps they didn't. I wonder if it's because they didn't need any parts on Canon. It's just. What else is it ain't going to be? It's not going to be software, is it? No. I don't know. So it's crazy that amazing 5-star service with Nikon for doing a Z6 repair in a week. But then you send that back direct to Nikon itself, yeah. As an NPS member. Yeah. You send it via a camera shop. Oh, so what about your dilemma? Ooh, I'm scared to mention it really, because at the moment it's working. So the Z200 had that blooming error message that I've had on other lenses. Initialisation failure. Yeah. Somebody mentioned on the comments to really give the contacts a good clean with a specialist sort of switch cleaner. I can't remember what it's called, but I did that. We then were doing a music video. It faulted once, but then switched it off, switched it back on again, and it's been fine since.
I don't know if it was the same person or somebody else that was saying also in the comments is, and I haven't really tried it, but when you turn it on, hold it vertically downwards for some reason.
Okay.
So, but anyway, touch wood.
Tip my head, yeah, will do.
It's been all right since, but the trouble is, it's in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
I haven't got an obvious alternative to it.
It's a tricky one, because if you sent it off, they say there's nothing wrong with it, and then
you wouldn't be able to reproduce the error. So I'll never Nick will never mention that error as being a thing, even though I've had it on 3 different lenses. I think I've been unlucky, but other people have had it as well on lenses.
Well, you had it on a brand new lens, didn't you, as well? So it's
got sent back and got you placed, obviously, immediately by the vendors.
I'm in a great position because
you are, yeah.
Now I've got my ZF, yeah. So I've got my ZF, which is great. I've got my Z8, which is great. 2 amazing, capable cameras now. And the Z8 has got its new firmware for eye detection and various other things.
It's always had eye detection.
Bird eye detection. Bird's eye detection.
As opposed to just animals.
Yeah.
Just animals before?
Yeah. Now it's got its own icon for birds, which is fantastic. So I'm in a great place after years of frustration actually with autofocus.
Yes.
And 5 months of real frustration.
Back in the day, you probably weren't frustrated because you just took it for what it was.
No, I was. I got frustrated with it.
The old D850 days, you didn't like detection was a thing then, though, did you?
No. It wasn't the thing. But if they're going to put it in cameras, it should work.
You're not going to change manufacturers because of that, are you?
No. I just wish they were more transparent and it's really advice for giving, a view for everyone else what they might be in for. You might have great service, you might have a terrible service. I
must admit, on the comments to our videos, and luckily we're sort of in the real minority.
It does seem that. I've done polls and stuff. We're really...
So we've just been unlucky, I think, which is good.
But it's back, and look forward to the 2-time teleconverter video coming soon. Now I've got my Z8 back. I can start using it properly and get all the tests and enjoy Nikon products once
now
again.
You're looking at prices for the 1.4 teleconverter.
Yes.
Well, you could have bought mine that I sold a year ago.
I know. I probably won't keep that one though.
Oh, okay.
I'm just curious to try it. That's why I bought the 2 times, because I'm like, will it be any good? I've got a good deal for it. Oh, I'll go for it. But yeah, look forward to that video soon.